All right, y'all, it's been cold for us Texans down here. It went really well, though, but we're not going to talk about the weather. It's not what we're here for, but we still got a little ice on the ground, but we got some sunshine. And the old Cass sitting out here. But as y'all know, I got the Legion now as well. And what I have done is I've been setting this Legion up more for just completely rod and reel fishing. And a lot of my cruising. The Cass here, I don't know how many hours is on this thing. I hadn't checked it in a while. It's 400 to 500 hours. I'm mainly just going to be doing all of my throw line, trot lining out of it now because it's perfectly set up for that. But I got me a cover for this boat. Let me show y'all something. This will make a man mad. Make a man mad. The daggum cats. This turf is like cocaine to a cat. So, a friend of mine hooked me up. They just felt so bad for me and bought me this boat cover, and I'm so appreciative. Because that's not the only spot. I could show you more spots, but I'm a little embarrassed of it myself. But anyhow, we're going to the river, do a little rod and reel fishing, do a little running, see what kind of trees fell in and stuff like that because of all the ice. But I think it's going to be good. Got a little water. See if we can't hook into something. Got to get this boat hooked up, tackle put in, and we gone. Man, guys, we got to pull it out. And the color scheme, the paint job, the turf on this boat, it just turned out so awesome. But I want to show y'all this right here. This is Quincy's Legion. This is one of the first Legions of Texas, I think. 16.5 by 54, but I'm going to show y'all a picture. This is on the bad side of the light, so you can't see it. You notice there's no TX numbers or nothing on here. That's because this boat was in a boat wreck. And I'll show you the picture right now. And Matt Burrows, right down here in Hawkins, did a, you can't even tell. You can't even tell this thing was in a wreck, man, guys. It was gashed open, too. But enough of that. Let's go to the river. Get me old 250,000 mile truck. That'll get me there. Probably just jinxed myself. Well, I sure hope that boat ramp over there don't look like this. I bet it don't, though. Let's see if I can get a little sideways with the boat. Probably a bad idea. Oh, we're gonna jackknife it. Boat ramp clean. All right. Quit goofing and go fishing. Well, just looking at it, you think I'm going fishing in the really, really cold temperatures, but that's not the case. It's like 53 and supposed to get to like 59 today. But weather changes fast down here, so thankful for that. Hopefully winter is over. But I was trying to video and back down, which I wouldn't even video in. I thought I was. Dumb moment, but apparently I can video and drive that boat, but I cannot video and back that boat. So I'm up on a rock over here. I'm going to turn this off, pull back up, and shoot her straight down. So let's get on the water. We're going to let y'all experience this. I run these little lithium batteries, you know, a little 2-pound, feels like a child's toy. And they do wonderful. They've never not started this boat, but when it's been cold, which is not that cold now, but it has been cold for days and days, a week. Usually a pretty slow start, so we'll see what she does. Oh yeah, well, it likes 50-degree temperatures. When it's around 30 and below, it is a hard start. So if you do want to get that lightweight battery, just know in the cold weather that they do struggle. But I've never not started the boat. But I have thought it wasn't going to a few times. But warm weather like this, 50s, starts right up. And I know the state has good intentions here with the erosion and these columns and all that, but man, when we have a fishing tournament here or something, there's literally, we usually have this lined up with boats, and no one's ever going to be able to park a boat now. I mean, you can, but man, who wants to park their boat on some rocks? And on this side of the ramp, there's literally, it's just a steep bank. It works for one boat, but oh well. I'm sure after a couple good rises, they just did that. That's all going to get silted and mudded in anyway, so that's all we can hope for. Oh yeah, I got the crud knocked off of her now. Alright y'all, we're going to witness a wreck. My wreck right here. I don't know what's on the other side of this tree right here. I think I can zig and zag it. I know I can't go under it. I mean, I could if I took my rods down, but what's the challenge in that? Let me straighten my dip net up. You stay in here, boy. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? Plenty of water, I think. We're gonna go slow. Give it a little trim. Little trim. Oh, watch that rod. Oh. Hey. That was easy, but I didn't know that I didn't know those limbs were watching. I'm finna rewatch that and see if I got lucky or if I just knew what I was doing. Alright y'all all have heard the song, and if you hadn't, I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, there's a song that says, I'm old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care. Here is where they wrote this song, okay? And I shouldn't do this, but we got this big old tree clogging the river, but there's a little chute over there with a smaller tree in it, so we're gonna pick our enemies here and dodge the big tree and go for the little one, and we're gonna hope to get lucky again and the rods and the dip net live and stay in the boat. But we're gonna back up a hair and we're gonna gas trim, turn, and hopefully at the end of this we'll applaud ourselves and or push. But I don't think we'll hurt the boat. But let's get it. A lot of gas, a lot of trim. We're gonna go slow. I never have it now. I was just gonna make y'all think that I thought that was tough. I got my rod and my dip net. Oh, that's a turn. Slide her in there, back off. Woo! Get right here in a safe spot. We're gonna stop and talk about that. So I know that looked pretty violent, but man, that was just a nice flat log. Man, that ain't hurting this boat when I'm running it this light. May have hurt my cooler with bait, but it's gonna be all right. But that was a lot of fun. Let's go catch a fish now. Let me pick my cooler up. Dang, I think there's another log jam right there. Dang nabbit, man. You can't go anywhere. Oh! That's like your worst case scenario. At least it's not on the reverse gate. Hey, but we made it. And I'm not sure if Black River Boats and Legion approve of this message. This is probably as tough as I've been on this boat. But man, we ain't had water in so long. I haven't been this far upriver, and I don't know how long either. That is probably not good on the trim pump. But I think it's under warranty. As long as I don't post this video. And another log. I think we can get over this one. Golly. I'm glad my insurance company don't watch my YouTube either. Hole up here I'm trying to make it to. It's a good 10-12 miles from the bridge, But it doesn't get fished a lot because, well, this is with water in the river. You do not make it up here with it any lower than this. So it doesn't get a lot of pressure. But I'm betting after this cold spell that we just went through with the ice and snow, water temperatures have got to be in the 40s, if not low 40s. I'm thinking it's going to be all for nothing. But it's still fun. One thing I regret doing, I got this boat with a rock ejector on it, right? But I took it off because I was running the poly foot for a while, just playing around with it. But I put the aluminum one back on, and I was being lazy that day, and I didn't put the rock ejector back on yet. Yeah, I need it right now. Ah, crap! Well, I didn't mean to hit that. This hole the way back down, it's a good sharp bend. Little hog's been rooting. Sandbar in there now. More ducks. Let me wing. Always a new obstacle. I don't know if it was showing the video, but I almost hit the rods again. I'm gonna have to lay them down. That's gonna be on those are gonna be for bigger rivers. Okay, well. What I like about these jets is they do got a good reverse. I guess if you're going forward, we'll call it an emergency brake. But I hadn't been up this way in a long time. I mean, we ain't had this much water in 6 months, probably since mid-July. So, gonna hang that inside. So I don't know if y'all saw, I was able to go fish with Spencer Bauer, River Certified, and he has a nice little graph on his deal. I was like, man, that'd be nice on the river, man. That side scan, that looks fun. Getting to see all the structure, and he's like, you don't need a side scan. You're gonna rip that off. And I was like, man, I'm not gonna rip it off. So after today, I'm pretty sure I'd rip it off. So I'm gonna have to pass on having any technology in the boat and just go off the old river reading skills. And up here's a deep hole. We're almost there, guys. If you came here to watch me catch a fish, we're getting close. All right, here's the big hole I've been looking for. Whoa, dang, there's a log right here. I'm already stuck. Really? Hold on. Yeah, well, anyway, that's what you want. You know, come up to your fishing spot and just come in here just blasting the motor, getting hung up on a stop already. That's how you want to start out your trip, your fishing hole. But it's interesting, if you look over here at the water line where the ice is at, you know, it's about a foot already. And where I put in at the bridge, you know, 15 miles back, the ice is literally at the water. So the fall is in between here and there. But I think I'm gonna go right over here and get the sun in my face to keep me warm. Even though that looks a little more inviting. This will put me on some sunshine, and I like that. We'll try here, and then we'll move up there and try the upper part of the hole. And so far, with my rod and reeling, with a smaller boat like this, I enjoy pulling up on the bank like I have. Just gives the boat all the stability, almost like you're on land, versus you're just out there tied off in the water. It's a lot more, you know, less stable. And I have been prone to just fish off one side of the boat. So if you're headed downriver, you fish the left bank. or you spin around. You know, it's easy to fish off one side. Got the chair here so I can kind of sit with my rod real close. These little cheap rod holders, they're not going to hold. If a big blue comes up and takes this thing, he's taking this rod holder. It's all plastic, eBay, Amazon stuff. So, but it holds a rod. Is what I got for now. Well, last time we was out, somehow I mangled this chair. If anybody knows a good way to fix that, comment please. I don't know how it happened. I talked to my cousin and he's like, man, I don't remember how it happened. But I did catch a 32 and a 36 pounder. I'll put a picture in here so you can see them. I didn't do a video that day. Sometimes it's just hard to do a video when you're with people. You just want to enjoy yourself. And I'm sure it's annoying to them, but anyhow, let's get these lines cast. Well, I said it wasn't going to pay off. Man, I've already got a 10-pound blue in the boat. And I haven't even got my second line and third pole out yet. Woo, boy. Y'all's going to hopefully get my camera set up and everything to catch a fish, but it's happening fast. What awesome. Awesome, awesome. Let's get him in. There he is. 10-9. I ain't mad about that on the first fish, but I got all 3 rods out now. Nice. All right, finally a moment of calmness versus off-roading the boat and then barely getting the lines out and getting a fish on. Sun is feeling great. I got hot. Done a little wind jacket I wore for the ride up. But got the ball cap on, not the toboggan anymore. So now we're just going to sit here and wait a little bit. I won't wait long, 10-15 minutes, and then I'm going to move up there and see if we can't put a bait in front of a fish. Got one wanting to take this one here. I had the clutch on. That way I don't have a rod holder for it. You don't want it to drag it out of the boat, so kind of see what he wants to do with it. But I heard her dragging. He's just messing with it. Another good blue. Man, guys, I'm sorry. It's the best I can do. I got to turn it off and get him in. Yeah, he's likely to be another 10-pounder. I think he's going to be a hair short of 10 pounds. Sweet. It's always fun to catch a fish and not lose your bait, too. Just get it right back out. They won't mess with this guy. Alright, little chaos. I got this one in the boat. I got that line back out, got it rigged so it'll pull. Just had a huge hit on this pole. The fish is still on there, but I'm hung up. So he's got a good hook set, I think. I'm going to kind of let him play with that. Maybe he get himself out. Why, wait, there's other fish here. Hold with me. The dang scales boot up slow. Dang, guys, he's 10-4 right there. Woo! Nice. All right, see if we can't get this one unhung. Well, I got it. He broke it off. This reel here, this ugly stick here, it's not rigged up nearly as heavy as my Hellcats are. So this is just like a 20-pound mono as my leader. We're going to get it rigged back up and back out there. Maybe that fish that just took that is still hungry. I really hope he bites on one of these other poles. But oh, right there. Oh, I'm hooked up. I got to put the phone down. Y'all don't get to watch. Oh, got a good one on here. All right, get my dip net. Oh, he's going to be a little bigger than the other one. He's going to be 15. I'll let the camera turn. Oh, Lee. Got a 15-pounder in the boat now. Man, guys, this turned out better than I thought it was going to. I can't even keep my poles in the boat. Getting that one re-rigged up and everything like that. This fish may be upper teens. I can't wait to weigh him. So let's try to get these rods back out. Totally worth jumping all those logs. I tell you what, you can go down there and fish with everybody else. I'm going to jump logs, come fish up here. So getting away from pressure, I think, is important. So I'm about, man, I ain't gonna tell you where I am, but I'm probably 15 miles from the bridge. It was a long 15 miles a day. But get this nice beauty back in the water. Look at him. Yes. Oh yeah, he came right out of the dip net for me. Put that back in its spot. Yes. Man, these fish have had a bunch of these little spots on them today that I've caught. There's a word for that. My vocabulary, I must have replaced that word with something else because I can't think of it right now. But anyway, golly. Dang, this thing may go 20, but I doubt it. I'll put him on the scale for you guys. Oh, here we go. Scale on. It goes to kilograms first, and then it, like 5 seconds later, it deletes to zeros out and goes to pounds. Here we go. We can call it 15.3. A little smaller than I anticipated him being, but golly, 2 10s and a 15 in probably 15 minutes. Hang, if it keeps getting better, a brown 15-pounder would be what I want. Get him back in. All right, y'all stay with me. We got a shed. Oh, not that much. Ooh, sorry about that. It's getting hot. Got that TOBJ on. Oh yeah. That's a 20+ pounder there, guys. I gotta get my phone rigged up, man. All of this is happening so quick. I'm not having time to. I still ain't got a hook retied on the one that broke off earlier. These rods are just pounding on me. We'll get him on the scale, get him released. Get this rod back out. Still got my bait. Oh, he actually came off in the boat. Got that little dip net. But I'm going to get him weighed back in, get that rod back out. Then hopefully, screw it. I don't care if I get that tied on there anyway, if I keep reeling these in. But, yes. That's awesome. Awesome. I'm going to guess 20. 23. I think he's going to be bigger, but I'm going 23. Oh, hold up there, buddy. He's a two-hander. 25.2 right there, guys. Hold on. He ain't gonna look as big because I got it in wide angle view. Oh, but there he is. Maybe the wide angle view makes him look bigger. Beautiful, dark blue. Wash my hand. He lined out. All right, I'm just gonna quit weighing them at this point unless they're really big. This is another 9 to 10 pounder. Maybe 8, 9, 10 somewhere. We're not gonna weigh him though. Gorgeous fish. I got a good one on here, guys. I don't know what you can see, probably nothing, but oh, that's another 15 pounder for sure. Yeah. He may be 17. Golly, man, I keep catching all the good fish on my little janky pole, and it's only got 20 pounds on it. And I want to catch them on that one. It's crazy. But let's get him off here and wait. All right, let's get this turned on. We're going to weigh this one. I think he's going to be our second biggest fish, or maybe third. We'll see what he comes in at. I appreciate my... You know, you buy this stuff overseas, probably, online, and I don't want kilograms, dude. Come on, give me some pounds. There it is, come on. I'm finna release you, buddy. Yeah, that's going to be our second biggest fish right there. He's going to be 17, 16, upper 16, 17. He wasn't being very still, so we'll let him have it. He's 16, 17 pounds. Boy, he wants out. He wants out. I'll straighten you up there. Come right, swim to the camera. Somehow in the mix of all that, my boat drifted off. Had too much weight on the right side. Dang, I think there's a dang fish on that one. Dang, I gotta go. Alright, there was a fish on there. I got him off. He was smaller, 8, 9 pounds. Maybe 7. Y'all didn't see him, so I can't really brag too much. But get the boat parked back over on the bank. We're gonna give this hole one more shot. Man, I think I'm gonna go park over there. I'll be in the shade a little bit, but this side's a little shallower, and I felt some stuff when I'm reeling in that's kind of settled here. Try that side. Alright, set up on this side. Big temperature difference in the shade and in the sun. Almost gonna put my hoodie back on. But was a little deeper here. Just giving it a count as it falls, but see if we can pull any more out of here. Come on, take it. I think he took the bait. He pulled too hard. I'm over here not stable like I said I like being. The wind's kind of blowing me around, putting slack in the lines. That's less than ideal for me, but I like where I got the poles. Yeah, as I suspected, no bait on that hook. He pulled it really hard, and sometimes if I see it go down that hard, I feel like he had nothing but bait in his mouth, and he just ripped it right off. That was the case, but we're gonna go right back after him. All right, put it right back out there where he just took it. Come on. Dang, that might have been another. He didn't pull hard enough to get the bait off. He'll be back. Oh, he's back. Looking up at the screen, all I can think of is, here she comes a walking, talking true love, saying I've been looking for a new love. Surprise, your new love has arrived out of the clear blue sky. Uh-oh. About to be singing fish on, old son. I'll set the phone down so they'll set it up and maybe we'll reel one in. There he is. Oh, good one, good one, good one. Man, guys, I really wish I'd have brought one of my kids today to help me video this. This one may be our biggest fish. I don't think he's going to beat the other one at 25. But he was my best fighting fish so far. Man, it sucks for y'all. I'm not set up to fish with my cameras. And this one here is going to take off. I'm going to get better for you. Let's get all this untangled, get him weighed. I'm going to try this. This might be our biggest fish today, I don't know. Ooh, I just drug it across his teeth. I'm gonna have to check. See if I mess my line up. Always great to get a good hook out, no damage.
guess is going to be 21. Nope, 17. Third biggest fish? I can't remember, guys, at this point. I'll have to, when I go back to edit this, kind of count the fish. And I've thrown some fish back. I have thrown some fish back that just kind of were smaller without even doing any video on, but I'm ready for a flathead though. Still got my bait, so get this casted back out. Make sure she cooked good. Fix that up a little bit. Oh yeah. Ready to fish. Feel like that set on something. Alright. Let's get back after him. Well, if you've ever fished with me, you'll know I'm not a good caster. There's my bait, and there's my weight. I'll just get it out when I leave this spot. I'm about to have to head to home anyway. But this has been an incredible trip. Lots of good jet boating. Little rough on the old Legion, but I think as light as I am, it handled it perfect. I ain't worried about a dent or nothing. A little concerned about the paint job, but that's why I went camo anyway. I like a camo boat. You see my calves, it's camo. It really helps hide scratches and all the blemishes that I'm going to put in one. So probably catch a few vids on the way out. That's probably going to be it, guys. Man, this is going to be harder going back down. Because I can't hit it running. If I hit this running, I'm going to plow into stuff. I'm going to attempt. This is where I got the motor hung on the way up, which I did not like that, but well, I didn't hang the boat on the log. But man, that's about as good as you could ask for, because if I was going any faster, man, I'd be all off in that, and that's not cool. But this is where I was talking about. No way a transducer would live on this boat. I'm gonna hop off real quick. We're about to bend some trim tabs up and a splash plate. Oh man, get that TOBJ. Alright, I should have grabbed that rope. I could have just spun it around and slid off. I was able to slide it off anyway. Drifting back into this poop. Probably gonna get wet here. Let's see if I get wet. Alright, one more big obstacle. I hope goes as well as that one right up here. And here it is, guys. I jumped this. Y'all saw it. I jumped this on the way up, and I was able to make the turn and went like a glove, but I just don't have the room to turn and gas it. Let's ease up on this and see how sinky it is. I know it's not that solid. I can almost pull that out of there. We're gonna do it this way. If I had some help, we might would tie on it, try to pull it out, but I think we'll just do what we did that other log and hope it sinks down enough. Y'all ready? You know it's a good hit when it knocks the cowling loose. So that was it for the hard stuff. Oh, and the cowling wasn't loose. My little rubber trim is just kind of peeled back. I don't know when I did that. Fix that later. So it wasn't that hard to hit anyway. This little spot here will be easy now that I got the rods and dip net down. Won't be nothing to it. Slow her down though. That was not going to happen with the rods on the left side. Alright, we back at the bridge. We're going to get out of here, man. What an awesome day of fishing. I might distract my motor a little more. But man, guys, if you are looking for a boat like this, blackriverboats.com. I'll have a link in the description. Man, I think I really messed up. I had my hat and gloves right there, and they gone. They blew out. Old 40 just too fast, you know. Dang, I just got those gloves for Christmas. I've had the worst luck with gloves on the Montana trip. I lost one up there somewhere, man. I went back and hiked that trail. And I bought another set just like it, where I got a set for Christmas just like on them. Now they're gone. But anyway, guys, we'll catch y'all next time.